Welcome back to Wakeza Wealth Academy. Phil, in our last two episodes, we covered what builds wealth and how to make your first investment.
But before any of that becomes real for you, there's something worth exploring first. DCAs, where your relationship with money actually comes from. Because none of us start with a blank slate. We inherit beliefs about money, often before we're even old enough to understand them.
Think about the language you grew up speaking. Some languages have proverbs and sayings about money, passed down for generations. Others have silence, money that was simply never discussed out loud. Think about your family. Was money talked about openly at home? Was saving celebrated? Or was spending seen as generosity? Was debt normal or something to avoid at all costs?
Think about your community. Different cultures across Kenya, Uganda, Tanzania, Ghana, Zambia, and the diaspora all carry their own traditions around money, savings groups, family obligations, collective responsibility. There's a well-known African saying that captures this. Umuntu ngumuntu ngabantu. A person is a person through other people. Our wealth and our beliefs about wealth are never really built alone. They're shaped by everyone around us.
And yes, think about gender too. In many households and communities, money conversations, financial decision-making, and even access to investing itself have looked different depending on whether you were raised as a boy or a girl. That's not the same for everyone, and it's worth asking yourself honestly, how did that shape what you believe you're allowed to do with money? None of this is about blame. It's about awareness, because you can't change a belief you've never examined.
So here's a question worth sitting with. What's one money belief you inherited from your language, your family, your culture, or your community that you've never actually questioned? Once you start noticing these inherited beliefs, something becomes clear. Your relationship with money moves through stages. And no matter where you started, you can move forward.
Let's walk through 5 stages of the wealth mindset journey. Stage 1, the consumer. This is where almost everyone begins. Money comes in and money goes out. It's not a bad thing. We all consume. But if every shilling, cedi, or dollar leaves as fast as it arrives, wealth can't take root. The shift starts with one simple question. Before I spend this, could I grow it instead?
Stage 2, the saver. The saver has learned the first rule of wealth: pay yourself first. Setting aside a portion of your income, even before it's spent, builds the foundation everything else stands on. But savings alone won't make you wealthy. Money sitting still doesn't grow. It just waits. Stage 3, the investor. This is where the mindset truly shifts. Not, how do I protect this money, but how do I put this money to work? Investors buy stocks and other assets, understanding that time and compounding do the heavy lifting. Haba na habi hujaza kibaba. Little by little fills the measuring cup. That's the investor's mindset in a single sentence. Stage 4, the entrepreneur. The entrepreneur doesn't just invest in existing companies. They build something new. A business is an asset you create from nothing. One that can generate income, grow in value, and eventually be passed down.
And finally, stage 5, the philanthropist. This might be the most surprising stage of all. Giving isn't the end of the wealth journey. It's the fullest expression of it.
Umuntu ngumuntu ngabantu. A person is a person through other people. Wealth that isn't shared eventually becomes hollow. Wealth that's shared multiplies in ways money alone can't measure. So here's the real question this episode leaves you with. Not just, which stage am I in right now? But which of my inherited beliefs is keeping me there? And which one am I ready to rewrite?
Wherever you are on that journey, here's something worth knowing. Is investing in the U.S. stock market from Africa even safe? Yes, when you do it through a licensed partner. Wekeza works with Choice Trade, a licensed U.S. broker-dealer, so your money is protected and regulated every step of the way. In our next episode, we'll go even deeper. How to actually research a company before you invest in it.
Subscribe so you don't miss it. And when you're ready to start, download the Wekeza app from the App Store or Google Play. Consumer, saver, investor, entrepreneur, philanthropist. Wherever you're starting, start today. Learn, invest, connect, prosper. Wekeza.